Okay, so for the bonus class for targeting arms and our core. So today, what we're going to do is third and
Kara,
final.
there's something wrong with the audio on maybe it's my end, but it's cutting in and out a lot.
I'm
Anybody?
having, yeah, it's cutting out.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me see what's going on. You know, it is the wind. So let me just get
Could be.
closer here. So we're going to do 2 sets of 2 different exercises, but then we're going to add a final bonus exercise for 30 seconds. And we're going to see how that goes. I'm building you up so that you can try out my exercise for health class if you wish to try it. And if you don't, that's fine too. But I'm building you all up. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to lie on the floor. We're not going to use any weight. Okay, I'm going to lie on my side. I'm going to take my upper leg and I'm going to bring my upper arm and put it in front so that I don't roll over. I don't want to roll forward. I'm going to take my upper leg and I'm going to bring it forward. And then I'm going to tilt my foot so my toe is down and my heel is up. Okay, so you can see what my leg is doing here, and I'm going to lift up. Now, I'm immediately working the gluteus medius muscle, that smaller muscle. You're going to feel it. We're going to do 10 on one side. Then we're going to switch, and we're going to go to the other side. Do the same thing, toe down, heel up. I'm really putting my hand in front so I don't spill over into the, and I'm just going to lift up. And I'm really lifting with my heel, and you should feel that gluteus medius muscle. So we're going to do 10 on either side. So let's get ready. In position, your leg is straight, toe down. 3, 2, 1, lift. 1, not really high. 2, 3, you should feel that little muscle here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch sides. Go to the other side. Ready? Hopefully. I'm going to wait till I see all of you down, and we're going to get the heel up, the toe down. 3, 2, 1, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest, switch sides. Now, I want you to feel this. So we're going to do it again for the second time. So again, hand in front, heel up, toe down, leg straight. It's in front. 3, 2, 1, lift. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does everyone feel that upper gluteus medius muscle? You should feel it. It's like, yeah, okay, good. Right. Let's go to the other side. Excellent. You're going to love me for this one. This is probably one of the best exercises to do for our glutes. All right. So remember, there's 3 muscles for the glutes. So this is one of the muscles. So ready? Hand in front. 3, 2, 1, lift. Heel up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stop right there. Now we're going to go to the next exercise. Is going to be still, oh no, we're going to come back up now to our chair. So this is going to be what's called a single leg deadlift. Now, I'm going to take a weight. You don't have to take it, but I'm going to show you what this looks like. I have a chair here so that if I need to put my hand out, I have to balance myself, because there's a lot going on with balance as well as hinging, so that we are working and engaging our glutes. Okay, so I'm going to start with my right arm, and I'm going to have my right leg back. Now I'm going to keep my right foot back here out of the way, but I'm going to take my dumbbell, drop it down so that my arm is straight. I'm going to hinge at my hip. My forward leg is bent, as you can see, and I'm going to hinge over, trying to get my dumbbell down to my toe. And now I'm going to hinge up with my glute. My glute is bringing me up, not my back. So I'm going to bring my right hand over to my left foot as low as I can get it, and then up. Now, I want you to think about not really curving your back over so much. So when I hinge over, I'm thinking about my back being kind of flat and then coming back up. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. 3, 2. Now, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Questions? Anybody? Questions? No. All right, very good. If you need to reach out to your chair when you go over, you can just have your hand out on that chair. Okay, so just get something there ready if you need it. 3, 2, 1. Let's hinge over and then pull up. Hinge up. And 2, as low as you can go with your back flat, up. That's 2, 3. Now your standing leg in front is slightly soft kneed. 4. Hinging over. 5. You're working our glute, that standing leg glute. 6, 7. Oh yeah. 8, 9, and 10. Now, my back foot has been on the floor the entire time. We're going to switch sides. So now I'm going to take same side leg as the arm has the dumbbell in it now. And I put that leg back. Okay, so step back. Now we're going to hinge over and do the exact same thing. Hinging, pushing your butt back and your hip back, and then hinging up with the glute. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Hinge over. Come up, really tightening the glute. 2, think about your back being flat, not rounded. 3, because that makes a little more emphasis on for your hinging from your hip. 5, 6, because we don't want to use our back. 7, back is flat. 8, and 9. Oh yeah, I bet you feel this. And 10. Okay, nice. So, how do you feel? I bet you feel good. All right, so now we're going to do the first side that we started with. So get that, in my case, my right leg, right arm. Okay, so the ball of my foot is back there, stabilizing myself. I'm going to hinge over from my hip, touch the right hand to my left foot. 3, 2, 1. Hinge over. And 2. Remember, you're pushing your butt back. 3, and then lifting up with the glute. 4, 5, 6, 7. Working on balance here. 8 also. 9 and 10. All right, nice job. Now let's get our other foot back. So now left arm, left leg back, working the front leg and glute. 3, 2, 1. Hinge over, push that hip back and straighten up. Always hinging. 2, back as flat as you can get it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whew, and 10, and back up to standing and rest. Now, we're going to do the final third thing. So you should all be feeling this, right? Glutes, glutes, glutes. So next thing we're going to do is we're just going to wide spot and pull. Okay, so as we pulse, your back is up, so you're not leaning over. We're just going to pulse. 30 seconds. Okay. Working our glutes, a little bit of our legs. 30 seconds. Let's get a wide stance, wider than your hips. Feet are at a diagonal. 3, 2, 1, and let's go down. Now go, stay low, low, low. Now, your knees are out. Now you're going to go as low as you can. You press up. Think about engaging those inner thighs. Also, about the glutes. Tighten them if they're not tight. And stop. That was it. Woo! Yes. Okay. Yeah. So now, if you're hurting in any way, I want you to just go over to your chair and just push your hips back and drop your chest through and get a stretch in your lower back. Okay? I can see some of you, and you might be feeling it. You can also rotate one foot off of the other heel. So you're just going on the toe of one and the other heel is on the floor while the other foot is on the ball of its foot. And you're just thinking and pushing your hip back. Okay, so if you want to do that, you can do that, or just push down your chest through your arms, okay? And your heels are flat on the floor. Whew, okay. All right, I know. I'm working you all. So the next thing, we're going to do 2 exercises and then the final third thing. So we're going to work with 2 dumbbells now. And this is going to be just 10 movement or 10 reps. So it's going to be basically bicep and a little chest. So it's called a chest bicep curl. So this is, or press. So you do a curl, you then do a press, and notice that my dumbbell is not over my head. I'm just bringing it to in front of my eyeballs, bringing it down, elbows to my waist, and then release. That's one move. So again, try it. Bicep curl, press. This is where we engage our chest, come down, and release that curl. So my dumbbells are with my palms facing out, as you can see. So I want to make sure I see your palms right here. Okay, we're doing 10 of these. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Curl, chest press, and release. And 2, press, and release. And 3, press, and release. 4, press, and release. 5, press, and release. Now, if I'm going too slow, that's okay. 7, go faster then. And 8, press, and release. And 9, press, and release. And 10, press, and release. Okay, beautiful. Put the weights down. We're going to take a little tiny break. What we're going to do is the same thing 10 times. And again, we're targeting certain muscles. So today it's the biceps, it's the chest. You're going to feel this, but it's hopefully you feel it in a good way. So let's get our dumbbells, whatever weight you want. Your feet are nice and, like I always kind of go back and forth and get myself nice and sturdy. Elbows at my waist. 3, 2, 1, curl, press, and release. 2, press, and release. 3, press, and release. 4, press, and release. Nice. 5, press, and release. 6, press, and release. Keep breathing. 7, press, and release. 8, press, and release. 9, press, and release. Last one. 10, press, and release. Put your weights down. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is called a reverse hammer curl. So in a moment, we're going to have our dumbbells at our side. And we're going to take the palm holding the dumbbell, and let's go up. My elbow stays on my side, and I bring my forearm up, pulling and engaging my bicep with the dumbbell, the shoulder, and then down. And then I do the other, pull the dumbbell up, and then bring it down. So my elbows are close to my waist, and we're going to do this for 2 sets, 10 total. Okay, so it's really 5 on either side. Whew. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. We're going to do this reverse curl, hammer curl, and down. And 2. Alternating our arms. 3. So the dumbbell is really close to the chest. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're working with biceps here. 8, 9, and 10. Put your weights down. Hopefully you feel that in the best of ways. That is the bicep muscle. There's my husband. That is funny. Okay, all right. Who knew? Okay, so we're going to go to the second set. Again, 10. Holding your dumbbells at your side. 3, 2, 1. Reverse hammer curl. Alternate your arms. 3. Pulling that dumbbell up to your shoulder. 5, 6. That looks good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now rest. Now, this last thing that we're going to do is going to be a shoulder raise, and we're going to do it for 30 seconds. So you're going to take 1 dumbbell between your hands, holding it horizontally, and we're going to do a front raise. And so the dumbbell just comes up to shoulder level and then down. You can see I have a little bit of a curve in my elbow and then down. We are working kind of the upper back and the shoulders on this one. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. So we're going to just rest for a moment here. Grab your dumbbell and we're going to begin. 3, 2, 1. Lift up and then down. Now pull in your belly button, tighten your torso, and just lift up to your shoulder level. Okay, we got 15 seconds left. You're doing fantastic. We are working the deltoid shoulder, that round part of our shoulder. Almost there, 2 seconds. Last one, and that's it. Congratulations. Really nicely done. So you all are strong Amazons, which is and what we're going to do now is we're going to do 2 core exercises and then finish with the third and final. So the first one, you're going to lie down on your mat and you're going to do what's called a toe touch. You have an option. You can do it without a weight in your hand, or you could do it with 1 weight in your hand. So I'll show it to you both ways. Your legs are up, hands are up, and I'm going to lift my upper shoulders off the floor with my head. I'm going to think about my chin being on my collarbone, and I'm going to lift up. And we're going to do this 10 times. Okay, if you want to make it harder, and you have a weight that is not too heavy, then your legs are up, arms are up with 1 dumbbell held horizontally, and you're going to lift up. Okay, so you're going to decide how you're going to do this. Now, if it is too much to have your legs extended up, just have your knees bent, drop the feet, arms up, and then lift. Okay. So if it really is bothering you to have your legs extended, then just bend them. But you're going to still have your knees up. All right. So I'm going to have the legs up. Let's begin. Arms up with or without a dumbbell. And now let's begin. 3, 2, 1, lift up and try and touch your toes with that dumbbell or your hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now rest. You can put, if you have a dumbbell, put it to the side and just rest and bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the floor. Whew. Okay. How are you doing? Everyone okay? Okay, good. Excellent. Well, let's get that dumbbell now back in our hands horizontally, feet up. And now I'm going to think about raising my shoulders off the ground. 3, 2, 1, raise and touch those toes if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now put that dumbbell to the side and we're done. What do you know? Not too shabby, right? Now we're going to do the next core. And this one is I'm going to be leaning back and I'm going to have my heels out on the floor. I'm going to take a dumbbell. I only have this one. So I'm going to, so if I were you, I would use a much lighter dumbbell. Okay. I would not be using this weight. That's all I have. So I'm going to lift one leg off the floor. I'm going to pass it, the dumbbell under my knee, put that leg down. Now I'm going to lift the other knee and I'm going to go as fast as I can, bringing the dumbbell under each knee. Now, when I'm leaning back, I'm engaging my core the entire time. Now we're only doing this again for 10, 2 sets, okay? So the other idea is no dumbbell, and you can just clap under each knee. So it's up to you which one you want to do, okay? So I'm going to get my dumbbell. I have to have it kind of ready in between my knees. And I'm going to begin. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to, I'm sorry. Sorry, let me redo that one. It should be on the outside of my leg. And I'm going to pass it underneath and into the middle. Okay, so forgive me. 3, 2, 1, and begin. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. All right, so now how am I explaining this? I'm not sure I'm explaining this very well. So it is actually going through the middle and out to the side. So I guess I had it correct the first time. All right, so it's interesting when you're trying to explain something and then doing it and going, wait a minute. So yes, you're going to take your dumbbell, you're going to put it through the middle, pass it under, and then pass it under in the middle each time, under and to the outside. Okay, so now that I've got that straight, you've probably all figured that out before me. Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to lean back, grab that dumbbell, and 3, 2, 1, lift up, 1, 2. So you're alternating your legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm leaning back. 8, 9, and 10. And that is it. Put that weight down. So now we're going to do a plank hold. So the plank hold is probably, in my mind, one of the best core workouts you can do. It is, and I'll show you some options for this, but I'm going to get low. So I'm going to get on my forearms. I'm going to clasp my hands together and I'm going to lift my knees off the floor and I'm going to think about my back being flat like a table. I have to pull up my belly button. And this is called a plank, a low plank. If that is too much, then what you can do is you can also do it. Are all of you on the floor? Yes. Okay. So then I won't even show you another option. You could just do this with your knees on the floor, lift your feet off the floor. You got to push your knees away, and you can then drop your hip down a little bit and pull up the belly button and see if you can keep your back flat and do it without pulling your knees off the floor. So you're going to have an option for whichever version you want to use. Now, any question about that before we do it? Okay, what, do I have a question there? Sandra, do you have a question?
Are your elbows together or apart?
They're apart.
Great.
So if, so here it is. My elbows are literally under my shoulders.
Okay, good.
Okay, and I'm looking down. I'm not looking up. I want to keep my butt as kind of in the same range as my back. So it's like we have this nice flat table. Okay, that's what we're trying to create with our back and our hips. Okay, so let's see if we can get ourselves in position. And now get your knees off the floor or not. Pull your belly button up. And now you have your elbows under your shoulders. Your hands are clasped. You're pulling your belly button up to the ceiling. And you're breathing. Now, if it helps you to really tighten your torso, you can push through your shoulder blades just a little bit. So you might round up things just a tiny bit with your upper shoulders. And we have 3 seconds left. And that's it. Put your knees down. How was that for everybody?
Good.
All right, you guys are champs. That's all I can say. So let's do a little stretch here. I'm going to just get onto the floor. We're going to put our knees up. Our hands are out at the side. We're going to just drop our knees over to the side, keeping our shoulder on the floor. And we're going to do what's called the windshield wiper. One hip comes off. Just open up our back a little bit. So, because we want our glutes working, but we don't want our back to tighten up too much here. So just go side to side. It really helps to relax and release anything in our lower back. Okay, I'm going to do this 3 more times here. Here's 1 and 2. And here's number 3 and 3. Great. And now just pull your knees up and you can just rock side to side. Okay, very good. And now, if you can, rock yourself up to sitting. And you can sit cross-legged. All right. And I'm just going to take my arms up over my head and then bring them down and just kind of opening up our shoulders, chest a little bit here. Up and then down. Up and then down. And I'm just doing 2 more here. Here's 1 and here's 2. And that's it. And congratulations. We did it. You're on your 75% done with this. Oh my God, all these sessions. So I hope this was good. And I hope you feel your muscles. Yes. So again, if you do decide you want to try something with me, and that's totally whatever you want, I do have a free trial for 2 weeks, and it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thursday is the active stretching. So there's Monday, cardio, Wednesday is strength training, and I include bands and I do weights. And then on Friday is kind of heavier weights, less reps, but heavier. And everyone does whatever they can. So if you're interested, 2 weeks free. So you know, if it's something you want to get into a rhythm with, try it. And again, if you want to go back to the gym, feel free. It's all Good. Okay, I just want to inspire you to get out there and keep strength training. So yeah, Rebecca,
What time and how long?
it's at 9 a.m. Mountain Time to 9:45. It's on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, all the same time. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to remember, and it's the same exercise link. Nothing changes, so it's the same link. You don't have to try to figure out another link. You just get on, and it's a piece of cake. Okay, so I'll send you more information. You can take it or leave it, but I just want to let you know that you've just now done pretty much almost as much as what I do on a regular exercise for health session. I do a little more with a full-on third set, but you're just about there. So you got this. Okay. All right. So I'll see you then this coming Wednesday for our final. All right. It's great to see all of you. Thank
Thanks.
you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Take care.